My name is Rick Casali, and I'm a portrait artist. I started as a painter, and my main mentor was a guy, Cedric Egley, and he taught us how to paint portraits. And I started studying sculpture as a way to make my paintings better. I built this studio. It's all about getting the light into the room. It was an old garage originally, and the first thing I bought were these big Northlight windows. I got them on Craigslist. And then I started designing the studio around those windows, because it's all about getting the north light into the room. North light is desirable for artists because it's a very ambient light. It's very soft. So primarily I'm a portrait artist, and I take portrait commissions, meaning people hire me to sculpt their kids or their wife or the CEO of a company, whatever it is. So as a kid, I always loved to draw. I loved the old Italian artists like Michelangelo, Bernini, and I was always intrigued by those stone carvings. And then into the 19th century, I really liked the French sculptors, Rodin, Daloux, Chapoux. I really don't like many modern living artists. I like all the dead guys. They had a vision of beauty that is pretty rare today. I mean, it was sort of like ingrained in the culture. And on top of that, the training was so much better. Most of my classes I teach here in my private studio in Galesville. And then I also teach workshops in other cities around America. You know, I think teaching's important because with this type of knowledge, it's how the information survives from generation to generation. And I really feel it's like a duty. If you know something, you have a duty to share it with someone else. Otherwise, that knowledge could get lost. So you can gain a lot of power and expression just by getting that shelf more accurate and more dramatic. I do find joy in teaching. It's exhausting, but it really makes me a better artist because it forces me to explain what I'm doing. You sort of have to overdo it to make it read. And when I say read, I mean, you know, to make it legible for the viewer. So with my art, I'm really trying to get at the essence of what's happening. If you're sculpting a person or painting a person, you're trying to get their spirit. You know, you're really trying to get the essence of who they are. And a lot of times a photograph doesn't do that, and that's kind of the difference. If you do that process correctly, what you'll do is you'll distill the person down to their essence. You know, not just getting the person looking their best, but getting them looking the way they see themselves. So it's something sort of mysterious. And that's really that's like the highest achievement as a portrait artist. I think it puts you in line with a grand tradition of artists that have been trying to do that for centuries.